And then the last thing I watched was sort of back on the horror front. I watched the show Midnight Mass, which is also on Netflix.
Is that just limited series?
Yeah, so it's 7 episodes.
Like 7.
Basically mini-series from the same...
I want to start watching it, but it looked a bit scary and I didn't want to watch it on my own.
Yeah.
I watched the trailer and it was like late one Saturday night. I was going to start it and I was like, I don't want to walk upstairs to bed later after watching this. It made it look real scary.
It's created by Mike Flanagan, who is also made The Haunting of Hill House and The Haunting of Bly Manor.
Yeah, I've seen that. Very scary.
And uses many of the same actors again.
Yeah.
It has horror elements.
I'm definitely going to watch it.
It's definitely not as scary as ranking his 3 shows in like order of quality. I would put Haunting of Hill House is far and away the best.
I still haven't watched Hill House. I've only watched Bly Manor.
Well, Hill House is horrifying. That is the scariest and the best of the stories. Then I would probably put Midnight Mass next, and then Bly Manor. Like Bly Manor didn't really do a huge amount for me.
No, it wasn't as
scary
bad as I was expecting. Because I think I just knew Hill House had a big reputation for.
Yeah, Hill House was terrifying and has one of the best produced episodes I've ever seen, where it's all one shot. You need to watch that.
You're kidding. Yeah, no, I definitely need it. I will, like I said, I've been flat stick here. Once I catch up to Love Island, I'll watch something a bit more wholesome, like The Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah, Midnight Mass finds that good middle ground of a good story, enough horror elements where it's like, oh, this is kind of creepy at times, but it all follows like an isolated island community and their experiences with supernatural events on the island following the arrival of a mysterious priest. We slowly sort of get introduced to vampires and angels and all sorts of crazy stuff. And overall, the series is like all about like grief, the occult, addiction, and most importantly, probably the Catholic Church. There's lots of like religious symbology and references. And at times it's like super dialogue heavy, which was a bit, made it feel a little bit preachy at times, which I didn't really enjoy. Whereas The Haunting of Hill House was just a family going through a haunting and was just absolutely terrifying. That was a great show. So, yeah. This one in the middle between Hill House and Bly Manor. But yeah, definitely Hill House is far and away the best of the Mike Flanagan Netflix shows. But yeah. Watch it. I'd suggest starting it during the day and then see how you're feeling about it. If it's maybe not now and it's pitch black and raining and horrible weather outside.